Hey y'all! Finally got off my ass to make this Q&A video. Sorry if there's any background noise. It's hot as hell in my bedroom, so I'm keeping my fan on so I don't die. I'm not really good at, talking in videos other than, some sort of more scripted sort of things, like voice acting and such. But, I hope this isn't too horrible to try to listen to me talk. Can this be the first question? No. Who's your most and least favorite side and why? My favorite side is Remus because I just vibe with him. Like, he's annoying, he's gross, he's green. I relate to all of those things. Heart emoji. And my least favorite is Patton because daddy issues, yo. Ha! What got you into FNAF and Standersides? Watching Markiplier play the games is what originally got me into FNAF. And for Standersides, I used to watch a lot of Vine compilations, and I watched a lot of Thomas Sanders ones, and I got to the point where I was just watching compilations of only Thomas's. And then Vine died, and I was real sad, but then I found out he had a YouTube channel, and then I forgot about it for 2 years until I became incredibly hyperfixated on it. What's some advice for drawing and animating humans? Use references! That's my go-to advice to give people because it's true. You should always use references if you're not sure how to draw something. And for animating humans, I say look at cartoons that you like. And it can be real fun to do that because you get to look at the funny smear frames. What programs do you use? For drawing in general and animatic frames, I use Ibis Paint X. It's really good and I've been using it for a couple years now. And for animating, I use Flip-A-Clip. Flip-A-Clip can be a little tough, especially since some of the features are behind paywalls. But, I don't really need those features very much. The only one I ever really use is the importing audio one, and you can just watch an advertisement for that one. And for editing videos, I use KineMaster, if it wasn't obvious from the big logo that's always in the right corner. What do you think about Vanny/reluctant follower? I think she's interesting, and I can't wait to see how she acts in the game. What's your favorite FNAF game? I think Sister Location. It's kind of a tie between FNAF 2 and Sister Location, but I love both. Pronouns? I have quite a few sets of pronouns, but the main ones I use are he, him, and they, them. I also use the pronouns kit, kitself, and reams, reamself. Please explain more of the nacho system for those of us who are trying to learn without being disrespectful. Alright, for those of you who don't know, I have OSDD, which is similar to DID, except that I don't have all the symptoms of DID and therefore don't fully fit the category of that. There are about 23 alters, including myself, and I, Emmett, am the host of the system. You've probably seen quite a few of alters fronting, or just content of them on this channel. I will put a link in the description of this video to our Tumblr FAQ where it says all the alters' names. What was the first episode of Standerside you've ever watched? I do not remember at all. It was a while ago. Opinions on written fanfic? No. I like fanfic. It's fun. I hardly read any of it because I'm just lazy and ADHD as hell. But I've written a few fanfictions. And for someone I look up to, Thomas, obviously. Gayest thing you've done this week? My boyfriend. How did you get into drawing? Also, who's your biggest inspiration or first inspiration? I've kind of always been into drawing, it's just that sort of thing that, all kids draw stuff, even if it's not good. But, I only really got into it after being inspired by Gravity Falls. Leading into your second question, Gravity Falls was my favorite show growing up, and it's so good. What inspired you to make the universe of Half Heart? Well, a lot of things inspired me. Partially Gravity Falls, which is sort of the triangle and portal aspect of it. But also, sort of my own characters beforehand inspired it a lot. On a scale of 1 to 10, how cool are Wednesdays? I'll give them a 5. I don't really like them very much because they're kind of teasing the end of the week, but also there's that one Vine about them. It is Wednesday, my dudes. If you got a lizard, what would you name it? Bartholomew the Third. Do you like to play any video games? Like what? I like playing Super Mario Maker a lot. I grew up with Mario, so it's just fun to have around and stuff. And I also play some FNAF games, only the free ones though, because I'm poor. Do you watch any anime? I watch a little bit of My Hero Academia, but I forget to keep watching it. Do you know you're awesome? My awesome? What? How are you doing in this horrible year of 2020? Ah! Least favorite to favorite ship for Sandersides and FNAF, not including the Forbidden ship. My least favorite would probably be Logicality or Mosi. I just don't vibe with them. And my most favorite is Intralogical. And I don't really know if I have a least or most favorite FNAF ship. Have you drawn portraits before? Sort of? What's your sexuality? I'm bisexual, baby. If you absolutely had to ship Patton with another side, who would it be? Maybe Virgil or Roman. I don't know. How excited are you for the new Sanders Asides? I'm so fucking excited! But if Remus isn't in it, I'll cry! I'm quite excited for the new Sanders Asides. How do you manage to be so pretty? It's just genetics, I guess. Thank you. How did you get your username? I like nachos. I like free stuff. You know. Favorite flavor, rat? Personally, I don't eat rats, but if I had to choose, the intrusive kind. Favorite side quote? You were all momentarily distracted! What's your favorite Intralogical headcanon? That they go on dates in Remus's side of the imagination. It's so cute! What cartoons do you recommend to get through quarantine? The Owl House! It's so good and cute, and I love them! Infinity Train is also a very good show that I would recommend. And of course, Steven Universe and Gravity Falls, if you haven't already watched them. Favorite book / show / movie? Does Sandersides count as a show? Cause I think that speaks for itself. Waffles or pancakes? Waffles, I like the crunchiness. What's your take on the Ironside? I'm actually not really sure. We don't know anything about him. I do have a fanon version of him though, and he's Wrath. There's also the weed side, but we don't mention him. Favorite to least favorite Afton? Favorite? Probably Michael, and then probably William, even though I fucking hate William. It's just because we know more about him than we know about Elizabeth or the Crying Child. Ender, you can't make me choose. I love both of you equally. What's your opinion on all the Sandersides and Thomas? Well, I've already mentioned my opinions on Remus and Patton, but I like Roman, even though he has issues. I mean, all the sides have issues. I love Logan, and I love Janice, and I don't really think much about Virgil. I know that sounds mean, but I really don't. And of course, Thomas is great. And, that's kind of all the asks that weren't just straight up compliments towards me, as much as I love them and they fuel my ego. Thank you all for asking, and, thanks for getting me to 5,000. This is probably my longest video to date, and it's not even that big of a video. I'm sorry. I hope to keep pumping out that content you all love and that you all subscribe for. And yeah, thanks. Bye.